Hey guys, I've got a question for you. Is your outdoor space looking lonely, neglected, or sad? Today we're going to cover the 4 hottest trends for 2022 for outdoor spaces, no matter how big or small your space is. Now, if you guys haven't already subscribed to my channel, hit that button, bang that bell. Come on, let's go. Now, tip number 1 is pick something that defines your outdoor space. Now, this could be something as simple as a colorful rug. You could do a lovely umbrella of some sort. It could even just be a series of potted plants with some pretty flowers in it. But what you want to do is you want to kind of make that the statement for outside. Look at these beautiful rugs that are available now for outdoors, which is so great. And they come in all kinds of sizes, so it doesn't matter if you're a balcony or you have an acre for a half a backyard outside. They're fantastic. I also love umbrellas because you always need a little bit of shade. And so you want to make sure that you have something that looks pretty because umbrellas are easily seen. Now, I love the idea of potted plants, and you want to make sure that you're bringing up something that's colorful, and we're going to get to more of that in tip 4. Tip number 2, that's the hot new trend for 2022, is taking the joy trend outside. And what's great about this is the joy trend can be interpreted through all of the classic style statements, transitional, traditional, or contemporary. It just means bringing something happy that makes you smile into your space. Look at some of these wonderful spaces. They brought in just these fantastic pops of color on the chairs. This one has a beautiful rug or some of these pillows. What I would say is that you always want to keep your joy trend tied into your style statement because your outdoors are an expression of your indoors. But also think about them as being inexpensive additions that you add to outdoors. Maybe it's a poppy collection of little colorful pillows that ties in with something from your living room. It's a really great idea. It's inexpensive and it makes you smile. And outdoors is a perfect place to rock that trend. So now tip number 3 for outdoors for 2022 is kind of getting creative and leveling up on your lighting for outdoors. There's some hot new directions around raffia, rattan, wicker, things like that feel like they're sort of reprising that 70s statement that's flying around right now, but in a good way. But if you really want to take it up, there's some new things out there on the market, like things like outdoor chandeliers. This one is absolutely gorgeous and available in the Design Club store. And if you really want to make a statement, that will definitely do that over perhaps a dining table outdoors or something. Or if you need something that's a little bit more flexible and fun, there's this fabulous little product called the Fat Boy, and it's, I think, over at West Elm. We'll link all of these down below. And Fat Boy is great because it's a rechargeable LED, so you can see you can move it around to several different places, and then when it needs a little bit more juice, you just plug it in. So put it on a tree limb, put it over a new seating arrangement, change it up a little bit. All of this is kind of new technology that makes our outdoor spaces feel super hot and on trend for this year. Okay guys, and tip number 4 is actually almost 2 for 1 with this one because it's a little bit of the joy trend and it's also loving that sustainability, which is bringing in your potted plants in a way that actually create a little bit of a statement of architectural direction towards your style statement. And that's what's so fun because the pots themselves are a style statement in and of itself. And then on top of that, what you plant in them is super important because you want things that have fragrance to them, and you also want to consider the environment by putting in little bushes that have things like honeybees, butterflies, and hummingbirds getting attracted. Now, there's a couple of heavy hitter bushes that you're gonna definitely want to make sure that you grab and put into one of these wonderful sets of pots, and that is night blooming jasmine. That can be a pot or that could be growing up the side of a wall if you're on a balcony. Ooh, and it's fabulous for honeybees. How about sage? Sage is fantastic, and honeybees and butterflies love this. Lantana is a great one. There's always milk thistle, which is a pretty little flower. Butterflies love that. But then the bush for butterflies is actually called the butterfly bush. Now, these get a little bit bigger, so think about putting them in bigger pots that make kind of a style statement that ties the rest of your house together. Now, if you're working with a super small space, think about green walls. Those are fantastic. You've been seeing a lot of things happening indoors this year with green walls that have succulents and things like that. But you can do some really, really lovely things for outdoors in absolutely no footprint whatsoever, a super tiny one. So think about green walls and plant stands to be able to get those, feel in on that balcony of yours. So guys, I linked a bunch of these things down below. Be sure and check out my design club. Then go over here and you want to make sure you see the playlist of my outdoor videos. I'll see you next week.